Cool beans. We are live.
Oh, oh yes, we are.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Good evening, everybody. We are here with Mayenne Mrs. Da-Silva. That's how her name is on my phone. Um, Also a member of the Yellow Pepper Club, one of our members, making her debut. I'll tell you the real reason why I'm wearing these glasses. The real reason why I'm wearing these glasses is because I don't have eye makeup on, and it's Saturday, I'm busy Sunday, and I'm just, we're trying to look presentable, but without having to suffer the eyeliner and the eyeshadow and all those kind of things. So I said, let me just put my glasses on so that I will not show my eyes, and then put some lipstick. Anyway, that's by the way. That's by the way. Hi, mine. Welcome. So mine is one
Hello.
of my members, and
Yes.
she's the CEO of Zuras Limited, and I've asked her to come here to tell us about her products as well as tell us some things about teas. She's crazy about teas, and she's like a tea guru, you know guru voodoo woman kind of thing. So anyway, say hi and tell us a bit about yourself.
Hello. I'm live. Thank you for having me, Eme. It's so good to be here to share what I've been talking about and going on about for years and years. And to be doing something I love. So and be part of a member of the Yellow Pepper Club, which has inspired me to be here right now as well.
So
So,
what do you have there in front of you, first of all?
uh, well, I'm drinking my daily infusion. This is hibiscus flower tea, also known in Nigeria as zobo.
Okay, okay.
Yes. And I mix it with
Are you going to tell
lavender.
us your secret ingredients?
Okay, so this is lavender, dried lavender.
Okay.
Sorry, can you?
Yeah, we can see.
Yeah. Um, this is hibiscus flower tea. Is that?
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Um, this is chamomile.
Oh, that's like real chamomile.
Yeah, leaves. So everything is the loose leaf. This is passion flower, dried passion flower. We
Okay,
you
so
see.
what do? You blend the teas together?
Okay, so I've got these unbleached tea bags.
Okay, okay.
So I put a spoon in, depending on what I'm using it for. So during the day, chamomile is very calming. I drink it throughout the day. When I'm going to sleep, I nighttime.
Mm,
I'm probably going ahead of myself, but have a nighttime routine.
mm.
Bedtime tea is a must for me. So I would mix it with lavender is my go-to because of calming, sedative properties. I also love passion flower because
Okay.
it's also good for nighttime as well.
Passion
And
flower.
then
Is that the purple one? The purple.
exactly that one.
I see.
Yes. So it's amazing that nature has all the things we need, and the properties that they have are amazing. I also use valerian.
Valerian.
Yes, you must have seen it, heard about it, maybe. No.
Oh no, it just makes me think of Game of Thrones. Anyway.
Okay, so who knows? Well, these have been used for centuries. To be fair,
Yeah.
these herbs and teas, and people are just coming back to them. Um,
Oh,
and a lot of the properties are actually copied, and patented by the pharmaceutical companies, which is quite amazing now. But you do get valerian capsules. You can get a lot of them in capsule forms. But
I heard you talk the other day about things like iodine,
yes.
and all kinds of other natural properties, or natural things that have all kinds of healing properties and
Well, yes. People don't realize. I mean, something like lavender is the go-to.
mm,
It's antiseptic, inflammatory. You can put it on your skin with. I think it's the only one you could put on your skin. It calms the skin. You can drink it, as well as aromatherapy. There's that part as well that the smell alone helps and enhances different moods in our bodies.
you can. I know people use it to have a bath,
Yes.
for one thing. Can you use teas for bathing,
Oh,
washing?
definitely, definitely. That too is another way. Steam distillation through steaming. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So
So
you put the tea in your bath water. How
yes,
does that
you
work?
yes. So I use Himalayan's sea salt.
Okay.
It's very good for your skin, and I use different oils, as you said, lavender. When you soak in lavender or use them for massage, they also impact your mood as well.
Okay.
Um,
So it's the properties as well as through the
exactly.
smell. Oh, I see. I
Yes.
see.
And
Okay.
remember, we have five senses, so we're not using all of them.
Mm,
Mhm.
mm. So it's almost like you can get your healing through the things you smell, through the
Exactly.
things you drink or eat,
Drink,
or
yes.
yeah. Oh, I see. I see. And probably through the things you see and hear as well.
Hmm.
You know. So the reason, I mean, we know you in the club as the self-care lady, the wellness lady. You have your soaps and your candles and your oils and your hair care products and skincare products, and then you also have your self-care kit, and you're very particular about sleep, helping people to
Yes.
get
Yes.
a better quality of sleep. Can you tell us why, or tell us how you became so passionate about, helping people to get good sleep?
I think to be fair, probably in the last 4 years, mostly, because I think in the last 3 years, I had an operation. So I was actually forced into bed rest for 6 weeks, which for someone who's as active as me, as you've known, I think it was impossible. I existed on 3 hours of sleep throughout my 20s, 30s, and I just made it a way of life. I just didn't think there was anything wrong with it. You get to a point where you actually think if you're sitting
So
down,
you
there's
felt
something
like
wrong.
what, 3 or 4 hours of sleep every night?
Yeah, and that was normal for me. And I'd push myself um to that lifestyle.
Breaking, almost like to breaking out of it.
Exactly. But what also happened was when I first had my son, 21. He's 21 now. I was told I had high blood pressure. And for someone, it wasn't my weight, it wasn't anything to do. I was already a
Yeah,
vegetarian.
that's true.
It's like, what is it? But I never thought about it until 3 years when I was actually on bed rest and thought, but hang on, if I keep on going like this,
So
uh,
it was like, because um many people don't know is that mine is actually, I will not say a childhood friend. We met in our teens,
hmm,
so we've known each other since, you know um early 20s or late teens, and so that makes it like how many years? like
Yeah.
over 30 years.
Yeah. Over 30.
About
Oh,
30-ish years that
yeah.
we've known each other.
Yeah.
And I've always known mine to be like a kind of like a health freak. She was a vegetarian even before there was anything like being a vegetarian, and she was also you were also very active and all that kind of thing. So here you are now, you are eating well, in quotes.
Yes.
You're keeping your weight down, you're looking after yourself, except you're not sleeping. So it was almost like this was the thing that was missing.
Yes.
So you were saying your son, you're talking about your son.
When I had him, I was told I had high blood pressure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, because I mean, what else could have,
Yeah.
caused the high blood pressure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not like those of us that are like slightly, so slightly overweight, that you can point to it and say, okay, that must probably be the reason why
Yeah.
I have high blood, that kind of thing. So you didn't really have anything that you could point
What
to.
did and the doctors always said, "Are you resting? Are you?" It was something that you never think about until
Hmm.
I was actually in hospital and had to reevaluate my sleep pattern, and I had to rest. I had to start resting. I couldn't do much anyway after the
Because
operation. Sorry.
yeah, I said it's funny
Mm,
because I don't know who I heard from recently. They said you can live without water, you can
mm,
live without food
mm,
for weeks on
mm.
end. You can live without water for, I think, is it 43? Please don't quote me. I don't know. You can live
Mm.
without food for like 40 days. You can live without water for like, I don't know, 3 days or something like that, or for the same 40 days. I don't know. But without sleep,
Mm.
you can't. So sleep is not something that you can go without sleep day in, day out, day in, day
Exactly.
out. It's such a, but it's so, a lot of people miss it,
Exactly.
especially these days when saying to everybody, "Oh, I'm busy. Oh, I'm very busy. I'm
Mm.
so busy. Yeah, you're so busy."
Yeah.
Thinking that that's like some kind of badge of honor or
Exactly. Exactly.
something, and then you're not sleeping or you're not going to bed on
Mm.
time, and then so tell me, let's talk about what the if you're somebody who is not sleeping well. What do you think? What are not what do you think? What do you know the dangers are of lack of sleep or not getting a good quality of sleep or enough hours of sleep?
Well, even we were having this conversation with my son, and he works. He kind of works because he's into music production. So his hours are like 8 in the evening to 8 in the morning.
Did you?
You know, but the funny thing, he was even saying that lack of sleep is almost like you're being high, or it's not normal. It heightens your. He was telling me all the things he felt when he doesn't sleep, and I was like, but that's not normal.
No, no, it's not.
And in when we're young, we thrive on that, or we because we don't know any better, and you
Yeah,
don't know you're actually running your batteries down, because if you have heightened senses as well, you've also got high irritability as well. Think about it, when you lack of sleep, so your body's actually telling you something. You're not going to
yeah,
perform your
you're
best.
actually not even you can't concentrate.
No.
You are irritable, so
Yeah.
you're not very good to be around,
No.
and
Imagine your
you can't.
performance at work,
Yeah, yeah. So you don't
your
make good
performance
decisions.
as in caring for your family. It impacts every facet of your life, actually, if you think about it. And that's the one thing we deprive ourselves from, in this busy life, not getting enough sleep.
For some people,
Um,
let me look in the chat to see if there's anybody in the chat to see if there's any question. But some people say, "Oh, I'm a light sleeper," or "Oh, I only need 5 hours of sleep."
mm.
So you get those kind of I
And
don't
I'm not say, I mean, because I did it for over 20 years or more, existing on very little sleep. But in the long run, it's not very good for you. Secondly, I think things become a habit. You have to break the habit. So
Mm,
while I,
mm,
yes,
mm.
yes, I had to start learning, and this is in the past couple of years. It's okay to relax. It's okay to rest. Listen to your body, slow down, because speeding to where, you know,
Yeah,
um,
in fact, you're talking to me because even
yeah,
today I said, "Oh, I have this conversation with mine at 8 o'clock," and it was about 2 o'clock. So I said, "Okay, I need to do some things quickly. Then when it's 4 o'clock, then I'll lie down for a bit
mm,
and wake up at 6 o'clock, get ready for the thing." But I've been up since that time, and I said to myself, I said, maybe you have a problem, maybe, because it's almost like you don't want to give yourself permission
you do exactly.
or that it's almost like, yeah, it's hard to give yourself permission to say it's
Mm,
okay for me to
yeah.
actually take an hour's break,
Yes.
you know,
Yes. We owe
kind of
it to
thing.
ourselves. I think that's what. Yeah. You have
Mm.
to. Yeah. You owe it to yourself. Um. So yes, I think since
Okay, so
then.
and then you've said that you sorry to interrupt you. You said that you have this you got this routine, this bedtime routine. So that's
Mm,
actually one of the most interesting things that I was hoping that you could share with us today about your bedtime routine.
okay. Tips that I don't take my laptop. So where I am, I have made a little office. These are, it's taken me a while to get to this stage
Mm.
where I keep my laptop in here. Do not take it to my bedroom. My bedroom is to sleep. I don't have a TV there. I had to move. I don't know if you've seen how many books I have. These used to be in my bedroom.
Mm.
Moved everything out so that your bedroom is,
Yes.
you make it as comfortable.
So bedroom is for
Yes,
sleeping.
exactly.
No
Um,
laptop, no phone,
no.
no
Well,
iPad.
actually, I'm trying to get the phone out. The phone now is, yeah, that's the last thing,
Yeah.
which I know I have to.
Then me, I said
My
to myself,
excuse
"Oh,
is,
I need
oh,
to
I know
charge
that.
my phone. That's why
Yeah,
I'm taking it to
yeah,
bed. I need to
yeah.
charge my phone."
Um,
Oh,
but I
listen.
do switch it off at the time, and I don't accept calls, so people can't call me. I mean, they're just, yeah. Apart from hubby, my mother, that
Mm,
will
mm.
turn it off at
Yeah,
a
yeah,
particular
yeah.
time.
Same here. I mean, there's
Mm,
sometimes when my phone rings and I'm shouting and I'm like, unless it's my mother, I'm not taking that
mm,
call.
mm,
You
mm,
know,
mm.
unless it's my mother, I'm not taking that
We
call.
have to set aside times now. So apart from those two things, I then an hour before I'm going to bed, I have my sleep teas. Um,
So you have a sleep tea blend, or is it
yes,
more than you have more than one blend?
yeah, because I have daytime teas as well. I
Okay.
drink three teas throughout the day. So my mission for December, since it's now December, I realize I'm not drinking as much water, which that also is very important, water. So if you're feeling a bit tired, I mean, it's amazing. Water is life. Those two
Yeah,
things, yeah.
yeah, yeah. In fact,
Um,
today I did something that I've never done before. I drank warm water.
yes,
That's probably why I
yeah,
can talk to you because I've
yeah,
had
yeah,
this cold and
yep,
sore throat. But I drank warm water and
yep.
it was not wonderful, but
But the
I felt
energy,
better for it.
know,
Yeah.
exactly.
I feel
I
better
have
for
to
it.
force myself to drink water. So what I do is make a blend, a pot. Sorry, I forgot to bring it, but I have infusion teapot
Mm.
that I make and I drink throughout the day. So it's like a liter and a half.
Okay, so it's
Um,
like water, but you put some tea in it.
I put all my teas, the ones that I want. Chamomile is quite
For the day.
calming, and
So it's almost like flavored water,
exactly.
but with
Um,
teas, so that you
but
get the.
and I don't have sugar, so like hibiscus tea can have a tangy.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
bit like, like how you put lemon in
Sour.
tea.
Yeah, yeah.
That has
Mm.
that kind of. Uh,
Okay. Oh, that's
mm,
interesting. I didn't even know that.
mm,
Okay, but I know some people do it with fruits and all that, and
yeah,
but actually doing it with teas
yeah,
actually would probably be more
yeah,
interesting,
yeah.
and getting some, and so you get your water as well as get the
And the
benefit of
property,
having
exactly.
the tea.
Um, and that's what. Remember, I told you I had the kind of sniffles yesterday.
Yeah.
I was drinking teas. You have to stay hydrated anyway. But then that's how I get it, and then I have it warm because
Mm, mm, mm.
um drinking. So then I an hour before bedtime I make sure I do have my tea. Um as I said, I make them in these tea bags here. So I've got the loose
Mm.
tea, and you put it in water and probably about at least 5 minutes
Okay,
um,
in hot water.
in hot water.
So
Um
the tea bag is like a little like a sack with a
yeah, so
straw
I don't,
string.
can you see it?
Okay, okay. So
It's
you put the
open.
tea
So
in
when
there
you
and
put
then
the
you
tea
tie
in,
it. Okay.
exactly. It does. You can pull it tight. It's
Ah, okay, okay.
you're making your, and
So
then
so then that goes in your water.
exactly keep it for at
Okay.
least 5 minutes. Um, and drink it before I go to bed. Um, I can honestly say I get a restful sleep.
Mm.
Even I think I probably sleep at least now 5 hours, which that is amazing for me.
Yeah, you said so. 5, 6
Yeah,
hours. You said so.
yeah.
Yeah, you said so that it.
Moved on from, and also what I do at the weekend is give myself permission to rest,
Mm.
knowing that one day, I might not go out, but I will do things around the house and things that I call it my self-care day. If it's
Tell us about your candles as well.
yes,
I love the ones there that are shining there in the
thank
background.
you.
Uh, so
My
you're always making candles and tea
I
lights
am, yeah.
and kind of thing. So how do we use them? When do we use them?
Well, this is the whole point of this self-care, is that you are pampering yourself. You are
Mhm.
not taking permission from anyone. You are giving yourself permission to have that time to do something for you.
So it's almost like well, for want of a better word, that me time.
Yes,
We are winding down.
yes,
I
you
light
are.
a
Exactly.
candle. You might
Yes,
run a bath,
yes.
or make your tea and then just enjoy that. It's so important. It's so
It is.
important because we don't. I think one of the things that I know that your bedtime routine does is that it tells your brain that it's time to
Yep,
wind down.
yep.
And my husband used to, God forgive me for saying this because I'm going to expose him now. My husband has this horrible habit of going to bed with his phone. And sometimes when I come into the room and he's asleep, he's like this with the phone still in his hand, and he's fast asleep.
Mm,
And I'm like, put your phone down,
mm.
take off your
Yeah,
glasses, put
yeah,
on your
yeah,
pajamas
yeah,
so that you are
yeah.
telling your brain that you're going to
Exactly.
sleep.
That is
You
so
know,
important. Yeah.
because if your brain does so, and
Mm,
then it's like, I didn't sleep well, I woke
mm,
up. So
mm.
because your brain is still awake, you're not told your brain that it's time to go to bed. But if you go to, that's to me, that is it. If you
Yep,
are
yep,
changing out of your clothes and putting on your
yep,
pajamas, you're already telling yourself.
yep.
So just as you're saying, if you start making your tea and you
Mm,
light your candles, or you run your bath, or cream
yep.
your hands, or whatever it is that you're doing, you're actually doing that
That
bedtime
routine.
routine.
So
Yeah,
every
yeah.
and get it into your body. It's
Mm,
time to wind down now.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, to switch
Mm,
off. Um,
exactly.
yeah. So it goes without saying, dim lights. I mean, some people sleep with the TVs on, or you can hear noise. It's,
Mm,
I turn everything.
Okay, so
Really,
that's where you use like your rock lamp. What did you call it?
exactly. Yeah,
Your
my
salt
have
lamp.
a Himalayan salt lamp.
Okay, I don't even know what that is. What does it do?
Well, actually, they got from the salt from the Himalayan mountain, so
Okay.
pure salt, uh,
Oh, okay, like
and
a
it's
crystal,
known
block
for,
of crystal.
yeah, yeah. Because if you lick
Mm,
it, you will taste salt. It is, yeah,
mm.
like
And
sea
what
salt.
is there a candle inside or a light inside?
Oh, so these are the candle holders, tea light holders made from Himalayan sea salt.
Okay.
But I have a lamp also made
Yeah,
from
yeah.
that.
So so the whole ambience that you're trying to also create for yourself.
Yep.
So where can we buy your tea blends from you and
Yes, you
also
can. I have them at my Zuras Limited Etsy shop. If
okay,
you
okay,
go
okay, yes.
Zuras Limited, I'm sure I can also put the link, or you could
Yeah, I'll share the link now.
later.
I'll look for it. Yeah.
Yes, so I've had
Mm.
so much fun just actually experimenting on myself, using
Mm.
my different teas. My daughter, I know I shouldn't say this, but a couple of weeks ago, she had bad menstrual cramps, and I remember
Mm.
something as a child I had really bad. There was nothing we could do at when you know. So you're rolling
Yes,
on the
honey. See?
floor,
Yeah, yeah.
and there were it's there's no tablets, or if I'm not
So
one
I,
to.
I I mean I completely understand what you're saying.
So which I knew, I said I knew that chamomile tea was
Okay.
very that it's very good for stomach cramps, indigestion. Just so she drank that. I gave her a hot water bottle,
Mm.
and within half an hour, it had stopped. This is,
Okay.
so
So the chamomile tea calmed it down.
yes,
Okay, so then tell us also about your shop now. In fact, let me just share what I'm looking at.
okay,
Yeah. So tell us because those of us that are well, let me speak for myself. Those of me that are a bit uneducated, what is wax melt? But you
okay.
said a
So you
botanical wax melt. What is a
okay.
wax melt?
So I gave you sorry, I've got that simply so that I can show you. Can you see me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so you would need a burner. So you had one like this.
Yes, you did. And
I
I'll,
did
I,
give
I
you,
am ashamed to say that it is
and I
still,
saw you had a picture and
still,
you
it
hadn't
is still
opened it. It
here.
was just,
It is still here, still inside the packet, still.
and that was I saw
Still,
it. I'm
in fact,
like,
it's
oh
there
my
for
god,
it's
you're
like it's there
using
for
it. So
decoration.
you must use it tonight, my darling. You have
Uh,
to.
so here
So
it
now,
is.
yes. So
Uh,
you take m- the
mm,
wax melt.
smells so lovely.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so then there's the tea light.
Yes. So the tea light goes underneath.
Okay,
You light it, and the wax melt goes on top.
okay. So I'll just take one of the wax
Yes.
melts.
Take one.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yay! You get to use it now. I'm so excited.
It smells lovely.
Okay. So then light it, please, and tell me. Then let's.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So I can't light it now while we're here, but I'll light it in a bit.
Please
So,
do.
yeah, so it looks like this,
Yes.
and then I'm just showing, and then the tea light is in there. So this is the tea light. So, but the other time you were making some special tea lights a
Okay.
couple of days ago. I saw on your Instagram.
Yes, I've got the aromatherapy ones, which they, I'm proud of them because they have, I was inspired by Christmas cinnamon leaf. Um,
That's what they use for the wick.
so the wick is hemp
Okay, the hemp wick.
hemp wick, which we made. You saw, I think you've
Yes,
seen on
I saw on
Instagram.
one of
I
your
made it
Instagram.
from scratch using hemp. I also use wooden wicks, which one of my favorite things about wooden wicks is it's long lasting and you will hear the faint crackle.
Exactly. So it's
Yeah.
like a nice white
Ambience as
noise.
well.
Yeah.
Going to bed as
Mm,
well. I could actually light a candle before I go to bed and turn it off before I sleep. So you kind of, all these are getting you in the mood. The room as well, aromatherapy is very calming. The tea you're
mm,
drinking it.
mm.
Um, yeah.
Yeah,
In-
I would like this one just before I'm going to have a bath. That's what
yes.
I would
Yeah.
like to do. I would probably
Yeah.
like this
Yeah.
and then run the bath.
Yeah.
You
Definitely. I always have candles when I'm having my soak. I make sure at least twice a week I have a 20-minute soak.
It's wonderful.
Um,
Wonderful.
yeah, make
So,
time.
okay, so I'm seeing also travel theme candles. These are beautiful. I know you have some other things. You have these lotions, this shea butter and those lotions, and you're just
Yeah.
very so. Anybody who's going to get in touch with her, just you will see what she has in her shop, but you can also get in touch to find out more. So tell us about. I know you've been working on a self-care kit
Yes.
for people. So tell us about the self-care kit and whether it's ready or when can we order or how does it work?
The self care. I was actually inspired because, as you know, I started off with candles, but I was always a tea drinker. Then I
Mm,
thought, but why end with candles? There's so much more. It's like a lifestyle. It's not just candles. It's a bigger package. Um, so the teas
mm,
I incorporated. Then I realized that, oh, what about the oils or the soaps, which
mm,
I do
mm,
myself. I mean, I wouldn't. It's a nice touch to have. I use chai seeds and different natural things as well. So actually, in the process of, I've had orders for the shea butter. I'm actually in between. I've just made a batch, which I
okay.
have to go back and whip.
Okay, so it's almost like, one thing leads to another. So you're doing a bit
Exactly.
of the candles
Yeah.
and then the
Yep.
hair care and the skin care
So I want
and
people
then
to feel the whole ambience of it.
the wellness,
Yeah.
wellness. I think we really do need to, just make that investment. Some of these things we look at them as, just like ornamental,
Mm,
but I think talking to you, I'm realizing that, okay, this is not just ornamental. This is
mm-mm.
something that I can actually incorporate into my day, into my routines, either at the beginning of the day or at the end of
Yep.
the day or that kind of thing, and then the organic thing. I know you're very earth friendly,
Yes.
very eco friendly, and you always look for you were just telling me just before we started this call that you started with recycled jars
Yes.
for your
Yes.
candles. Yeah, yeah.
And I find well, that is one of our core pillars, I think.
Mm,
Eco-friendly is definitely, I care about ethical products, how it's made, um the people, where it comes from, are
mm,
being
mm,
exploited or so I think that is very much in the product, the packaging as well. I try not to use plastic or single use
mm,
plastic. I try to recycle as much as I can, which will inform the packaging, cardboard, and various. um recyclable
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Um,
I've seen even with
so it's changing slightly, but still with the same core theme that I want us to care about ourselves as, but I also want us to care about the environment as well.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. And they it go all
and
goes
it
hand in hand.
balances because we
Mm.
live on this earth. I mean, Mother Nature has given us everything, and why can't we take care
It
of?
is so interesting that way,
Um,
it's given us so many things. I mean,
hmm,
I'm gonna have a conversation with a friend of mine. She's actually next door neighbor, and she also, but she talks more about food and using food
hmm,
for health.
yeah,
So but
definitely.
it's like nature really gives us
Yeah.
everything that we need. Is all already all out there, but sometimes
Mm.
you feel, oh, it's only if you can buy it in the shop, or
No.
if it comes from a tree or from the ground, it doesn't make sense. But if you buy it inside a packet or a bottle, then it makes sense. But yeah, nature gives us all these things, and it's for us to enjoy and benefit from. you know I really love.
What is, sorry, sorry to interject. What is amazing? I think we even had a conversation about this. How our parents used to be a lot healthier. This is like modern. All the things that they put in place for their lifestyle.
Mm,
That's why they lived or were as strong as they were.
it
My
just
great
reminded me.
grandmother lived until she was, my mother tells me, 90 something, because she was walking. She didn't have any processed food. She had a cuckoo is equivalent to, it's a corn. I want to say, I think the ethics have a cookie,
A
like,
cookie. Oh, I see. Okay,
but
like
there's,
it's like moi moi, but made with the
yes,
corn.
but corn.
Uh,
Have that in Grenada,
I see. It's
but I
like
think,
I think Ghanaians have it. It's Banku. Anyway, let's
yes,
not say what we
exactly.
don't know.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
I
She
see.
had that and okra every day, my mother said.
Really,
Every day.
really.
But also
My
they live
aunt,
there.
my aunt
Sorry?
that
Yeah.
lives in Denmark now, because she married a Dane many years ago, and somehow anyway her whole family is there now. Her kids, her grandkids, and her great grandkids
Wow.
are in Denmark. She's not yet 80 or just about. She has always used chewing stick. She's never
You know
used
how much chewing stick now is on
she's
Amazon?
never used toothbrush. And she said she went to the dentist the other day. She was telling me a funny
Yep.
story. She went to the dentist the other day, and the dentist said, oh, there's something, something, something. And he now pulled out her tooth. She was so cross because she had all her teeth.
Mm,
Still has all her teeth. And she was like,
mm,
why are you pulling out my tooth?
mm,
Because I said,
mm,
he
mm.
just pulled the thing out. She said, put it back, put it back. And the poor dentist had to put the tooth back for her.
But this is, and the
Put
funny part
it
is,
back, put
if
it
you
back.
see, but their teeth are
But
strong.
tooth has
Yeah.
chewing
Yeah.
stick is what she used.
Yeah.
She's used
Yeah.
as long as I've
Yeah.
known her.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. But
They're now
without,
going back to all those things. Chewing stick now sells for some ridiculous
yeah,
price.
yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah. But and it's not only us that use. I think Indians also use chewing
Mm.
stick of
Mm.
some kind.
Mm.
And even in Nigeria, there's different types of chewing
Yep.
stick. There was some I asked somebody to get for me. It has that one is has a different taste from the one
Okay.
the other type. So there's different sticks,
Yep.
barks, and
Yep.
chewing sticks that you use,
Um.
and some of them help with toothache and that kind of
Yep.
thing. So yeah, it's just it's all out there for us to explore. So when are we getting your self-care kits? When are they going to be ready? How do we order?
I have a limited edition coming out within this week.
Okay.
Um.
Okay, so
And
what's in it? What's in the self-care
okay,
kit?
so you will get some cream, shea butter cream.
Is it on your website now? I didn't ask. Sorry.
It's not on the website now, but I will post it because I'm actually making it right now. I've
Okay.
got the
All right.
product. So I will
So,
have it ready by the week,
okay.
by next week.
Okay. So
And
tell us
it
what's
will,
inside.
okay, so as I said, I love shea butter. I've got with coconut oil. It has calendula infused oil, which is very good for skin, and marigold,
Oh,
another herb that is very good for us. I drink that too. I've got a whole list of them.
okay.
But it's known for you must see it in all skin, a lot of skin,
Ah, marigold.
calendula.
Okay. Okay.
It's marigold.
Carry
Yeah.
on. Carry on.
So what I've done is infuse it in a selection of oils
Okay.
for over 4 months, and then I add that to my
The
recipe.
for
Yeah,
the lotion for the hand.
exactly. I've now put this one has jojoba, which is like the most natural oil for our skin. And of course it wouldn't be I've put essential oils that stop premature aging.
Okay. Okay.
That's what will be, so
So
that
how old are you? Let me ask. How old are you? Let me ask. Since
oh
you're talking about
51, 51.
51. You look like as if you're 14. You look 14.
Every time I tell my daughter says, no mom, you're not. So yeah,
Ah,
my mom says I look very good for my age.
yeah, you do. You
But
do. So you have the anti-aging properties of the cream.
yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
um with all
Mm.
those oils, so that
Yeah,
will be in
I'm the
there.
one you sent to me. I use for my hands, my
Yes.
elbows, my knees, my feet is really good for the thing. And after a bath is really good. Mm.
Did I give you one? Did I put
Yeah, the
one?
little
Yes,
in the
yes,
tin,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah. But that one had a pepperminty,
yes, yes, yes.
yeah.
This one is lavender and patchouli. Um,
Okay,
so, and
okay.
as I said, I make small batches, so they're limited, as you know.
Okay, so you have the lotion. What else is in there?
You'll get the wax melt,
Okay.
the more wax melt, a candle. Um, Definitely. Oops, let me see. I've got several, but I'm actually making like 7-ounce ones in this.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so you'll get one of these ones.
Well, like for a candle.
Yeah,
I
I'm using.
see. Oh, I
Yeah,
see. Oh, that would be pretty.
yeah.
Hmm.
And tea. We
Okay.
can't forget the tea.
Yeah, yeah. Can't forget the
I'm
tea.
also going to add some Himalayan sea salt so that you can one must take a bath.
Mm,
So
mm.
for that. And I figure definitely over the holiday period, we need to take a break because we never do. Because
Yeah. And
my
taking a
motto
break
used
is
to
not,
be,
and by the way, let me just say this
yeah,
straight to the camera. Taking a break is not going and falling into bed. That's
no,
not that's
no,
not
that's
taking
not
a
a break.
break,
Yeah,
or self-care
yeah,
is not
yeah.
just,
No,
crashing
no.
on your bed to fall
Mm,
asleep. That's not self-care.
mm.
Self-care is very, very intentional,
Yep,
because you're sending your body, your mind, and your
yep.
spirit a message, even as you're going through the process of either making. That's why people like tea. That's why I said, oh,
Mm,
let's call this the art of tea, because
mm.
when they say, oh, the British people, when they want to solve a problem, they say, oh, let's go and have a cup of tea. It's not that it's the tea that's
There's a
solving the
reason,
problem.
isn't it?
It's the process
Yeah,
of
yep,
putting down boiling water, getting the
yep,
pot,
yep.
getting the things. It's like there's that bit of a ritual to it.
Yes,
So
yeah.
so that's what we're trying to talk
Mm,
about now. When you talk about self-care, it's not just about oh, I just drank the tea and then went to, but it's like getting yourself into that ritual and that rhythm and that creating
Yep.
that
Yep.
atmosphere and that kind of thing. Oh, I would love to. So well, anyway, I'll just keep one for me. Let me just
I will.
keep one set for me.
I
But
will.
yeah, yeah.
It also comes with instructions of how to use it. I'm I've done my website, so I will be starting monthly newsletters so that at least giving different tips.
Yeah, tips. Because some of
Because
the teas, like you said, some of the teas you can use them in your bath.
yes,
Some of the teas you can actually use them, for your water,
exactly.
daily water, and some of the teas you can use them just
Yep.
to drink at night or
Yep.
whatever. So you would tell
Yeah.
them what each one is for.
Yep.
I hope we're able to get some out before Christmas.
Oh, we are.
By
We
by
are.
Christmas.
We are.
Okay.
I'm excited because as you know, I'm going away.
Yeah, you're going to Nigeria.
Going home. I'm
Yeah,
going
yeah.
home.
Yay.
So I'm
Yes,
excited.
Vine is going to Nigeria. So if you are thinking, oh, I'm in Nigeria, how am I going to get well? She's coming to
Yeah.
Nigeria. So if
Yeah.
you want her to bring some tea
Yeah.
blend for you or a self-care
So
kit,
I'm
whatever.
taking also I'm making boxes for there as well because I don't know if you um we were supposed to go I think at Easter before COVID and
Mm,
actually
mm.
going to have a space at the hotel to get
Mm.
already done the shelves for the
Oh, wow.
candles.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So he even said, I hope you're bringing the
Oh,
so
wow.
I will have
Okay.
them
So you will take some for
yeah
the
in
shop
stock
as
there.
well. Okay, okay. That'll
So
be
they will
great
be
though. That'll be
mm,
great. So obviously, before I ask you about what you do if you were president of the world, where do we find you? Where do we find
um,
you, or how is it? How can we get in touch with you? What's the best way to get in touch with you?
um I think well the you can email me. I think all my details should I put in the link or your
Yeah, yeah.
Instagram. I'm on
Zuras Limited
yes,
on Instagram.
yes. Etsy is Zuras Limited, Facebook is Zuras Limited,
Yeah, that's and
Zuras.com. Yeah,
zuraslimited.com. Yeah.
yes, yeah. Um
ZURAS Zuras Limited.com. So what would you do if you were our president?
First of all,
First thing that
I
you would
would
do, president
change
for a
the
day.
education system
Oh,
and
oh,
realize that they've scrapped history. They need to bring it back. Well, in
yes.
Nigeria,
Tony was
how can
talking
you not
about
have
it just
history?
the other day.
How can you not have history? This is why people don't remember certain things. How you can't connect the dots. How So first of all, yeah, the education, bring in critical thinking skills, and
Mm.
get rid of the old politicians. Sorry, I don't.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Move for young ideas. We have so much to offer. We're not built like we're intergenerational now, and we have to move with a thinking open mind, open,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's it. That's what it is now. Is the ideas now.
Mm,
Yeah, it's now ideas that are going
yeah,
to change everything.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think we are going to have to call it a night. Some people want to pass by me so that
Oh,
they can go and
sorry,
make
sorry.
themselves a cup of tea. Don't
Oh,
worry. Don't mind.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, 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 not at all. They can wait.
Okay. I
They
can't
can wait.
believe that we talked, and I was
Yeah.
quite nervous because this is my first live, and
Woohoo!
I'm thinking, oh, maybe. So I've done it. Thank you very much.
Well done.
You made
Well
it
done. Let me
easy.
have a quick look
This is the
again.
beginning of many more.
Yeah, the beginning of many more.
Yeah.
Beginning of many more.
And I will definitely be available to show you more tea. I can actually have the tea set up next time, which I should have done, and
We
bring
won't be able
more.
to taste it now. But I really like the I don't know, I when we were meant to have this, I was like, bring all your teas and let's just, because I just have this idea of you
Yeah.
being this, like, this mad scientist, blending teas together and making magic, with the
Yes, well, it is pure
mm,
magic. When you and I want you to have the teas. You will have a box, and you will tell me. I want your feedback, and I want everybody to have these amazing teas that I've been drinking and sharing. I
so
mean,
maybe
it's
like
nature.
let me ask you one last one. I know this is a bit off point because it's for me. So is
Hmm.
there any tea that makes you go to slim down?
There are teas. There are teas.
What do they do? Do they
Well,
make
I
you not
think.
eat or make
Sorry.
you not have an appetite to
Well,
eat?
this is it. That's the only thing. There are teas that will suppress your appetite. So yeah. Um.
Okay.
But we'll talk about that as well. Because also, what I want to do is, I realize people have different needs. So I mean, what I'm doing now is like a just a limited
Mm,
batch.
mm,
But in
mm.
future, I would like to maybe personal. I mean, there are teas that if you have menopause symptoms, that do you see they're different
Yeah, yeah,
kind of
that'd be great.
teas to recommend for
That'd be great.
individual. Yeah. So that
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
later
So
on. Yeah.
girly things, girl. I won't say problems. What was I going to say?
Well,
You know,
hormonal balance.
girl matters.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
cycle and all those different things,
Exactly. Yep. Yep.
and menopause
Hmm.
and that kind of thing, PMS. So the
Exactly.
time of the month
Yep.
thing. Yeah, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I love that idea. Love that idea. Well, thank you
So,
so much. It's been wonderful.
oh,
I
thank
mean,
you, man.
even though I felt I knew everything that you were up to, it was I still, you know, learned a lot and was able to see things in a different way just talking to you. So thank you so much. And I'm going to finally.
Please do.
Yes, because I'm a modern young woman.
Yeah, please do.
Oh dear, God help me. All right then. So
Thank you so much.
yeah, have a good night. I'm going to let's just go off Facebook now. But say bye bye, bye Facebook.
Bye. Thank you.
All right.